What's up guys, welcome back to Finance to Fly. My name is Luke and I'm here to help you elevate your travel while minimizing your spending. Today we got a new episode of Travel Rewards Weekly, What's New, where we cover all the things happening in the points and miles space over the last week. Let's jump in. This week, again, we had a bunch of new sign-up bonuses come out. First one that we're going to cover is from the JetBlue Plus card. This card comes with a $99 annual fee, and you earn 70,000 miles after $1,000 spent in the first 3 months of opening the card. It's honestly a solid offer, especially if you fly JetBlue a lot or you redeem through JetBlue a lot. 70,000 JetBlue miles can get you pretty much anywhere in the US round-trip ticket on JetBlue, and it also can get you almost a one-way ticket to Doha and Qatar Q Suites. Those award prices are 79,000 miles, but if you get 70,000 from the sign-up bonus, another 1,000 from hitting the minimum spend requirement, you're only 8,000 miles off, and that's pretty easy to hit with the spend. I do recommend this card only if you do live in New York or Boston and you really use JetBlue a lot to fly around the country. They are a solid option, especially when you fly over to Europe. I wouldn't redeem their points to get over to Europe, but if you use their partner, they're honestly got a solid option available to get from Madrid, Barcelona, Amsterdam, places like that. You can get to all the way to Boston and New York. Next up on the list, all of the Hilton cards recently just got elevated. These are all the personal cards. The business card did not get elevated. For the no annual fee card, you're going to earn 70,000 points and a free night award after $2,000 spent in the first 6 months. For the Surpass card, you're going to earn 130,000 points plus a free night award after 3,000 spent in the first 6 months. And then for the Aspire card, you're going to earn 175,000 points after 6,000 spent in the first 6 months. Out of all these card offers, definitely would look at all of them. I mean, it just depends on how much annual fee you want to pay and if you stay at Hilton's a lot. I know that some people might want the low annual fee card. This is a great option to get that. I mean, you hit the minimum spend, you get those 70,000 points, you get the free night award. That's worth 2 nights at a pretty decent hotel. I know you can get that in Vegas. I know you can get that in Nashville, places like that. Same thing with the Surpass. You'll get about 140,000 points after you hit the minimum spend. Plus free night award, you're going to get around 3 free nights. And then obviously the Aspire, you're going to get the higher amount of points, 175,000 points. And you do get a free night award since it is a standard benefit of the card. So you do get 175,000 points and a free night award there. Overall, all 3 options are great. Definitely would sign up on them right now if you don't have the card and you wanted to get a Hilton card. Just depends on if you want an annual fee, if you want a low annual fee, or you want a high annual, and how much you're spending at Hilton and staying at Hilton. I've got reviews on 2 of the top 3 cards, the Surpass and the Aspire. I'll link them down in this description below, and if you have any questions, let me know. Lastly on the offers, Capital One increased the Venture card offer from 75,000 miles after 4,000 spent in the first 3 months to 100,000 miles after 4,000 spent in the first 3 months. This is a super solid option. If you're ever looking to get this card, this is the time to jump on it. This is probably their highest offer they've had, and it doesn't come all around that often. It comes around for maybe 1 or 2 months a year, and if you are able to get the Venture, because Capital One is pretty strict with how they pick people who can apply for the cards. I know for myself, I think I cannot apply for it since I just got a Capital One card in September, but I might even try anyways because it's a solid offer, especially because you get another 8,000 miles after hitting the minimum spend. 108,000 miles in Capital One, that's $1,080 in value. You can obviously transfer that over to a transfer partner and get so much more value. Definitely would recommend it if you wanted to get the Venture. This is now the time to jump on it. Quickly, while I got you here, if you could hit that like and subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. It doesn't cost you anything and it only takes 2 to 3 seconds. Now back to the video. Moving on to transfer bonuses, we've got 2 transfer bonuses, one from Amex, one from Chase. The first one from Amex is a 20% transfer bonus to Qatar Airways. This ends March 31st. Honestly, it's a solid option if you want to use your membership rewards points to get into Avios and then use an Avios World flight. You obviously can transfer those Avios to British Airways, Aer Lingus, Iberia, Finnair. I think it's a solid transfer bonus, and if you can jump on it, I definitely would. Chase also has a transfer bonus going on to Avios, but they have it to British Airways, Iberia, and Aer Lingus, and it's also 20% transfer bonus until March 31st. So right now, you have 3 different options to transfer into Avios. You have City, you have American Express, and you have Chase. If you transfer points in from any of them, it makes your award flight 20% cheaper. It's just a solid option to transfer points in, and if you have a flight coming up booked through Avios, just jump on it. I mean, it's nice to get a 20% discount on your award flight, especially with all these award flight increases. Last up on the list, speaking of devaluation, there was two kind of devaluations over the last week that came out. First off, Lufthansa Group's Miles&More award program is going to be changing to dynamic award rates. This is going to change June 3rd, and it's really pretty bad. I mean, I think they increased it by 20 to 30%. A lot of award space is going to be much higher. I don't think a lot of US users used Lufthansa's Miles&More program. I mean, it's pretty difficult to earn miles considering you can't transfer points over to them. So I think it only affects a lot of Germans, Europeans, and any Americans that had the Lufthansa card. It obviously is terrible, but I don't think it affects that many people compared to maybe a Singapore Airlines or a Air Canada Aeroplan devaluation. But still, it's pretty negative to see another devaluation come. It feels like the last few months we've seen devaluation after devaluation after devaluation. And then lastly, this was a regularly scheduled devaluation. Every year, Hyatt announces that they're changing some of the award chart, just moving hotels up and down in the award chart so that they're priced properly. This year, it was pretty lopsided towards moving. A lot of hotels increased, not a lot of hotels decreased. Over 100 increased their award category, while only about 33 decreased their award category. These changes do come into effect March 25th, so if you wanted to book one of those hotels that had an increase in the award pricing, I would book before March 25th, or else you're going to be paying a little bit more Hyatt points in those stays. All in all, what do you think? What did you think of all the new transfer bonuses to Avios? What do you think of any of the new sign-up bonuses? Are you going to jump on the Venture X, a Hilton card, or even the JetBlue card? And then lastly, what do you think of the Hyatt award chart changes to the hotels? Do you think this is a good way to do it? Do you think it's a bad? Do you think they're going to eventually move to dynamic award pricing? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you could hit that like and subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. Until next time, have a great day.